Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone.
Hello you guys, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. I'm the host of the It Girl Mindset. This vlog is just gonna be a couple days in my life post-retreat. I posted a whole retreat recap with all the lessons I've learned, but one thing that really came through for me was I need to get out of my house. Working from home is absolutely the best and amazing, and I will literally never complain about it. But I also find that I just get stuck in my own little bubble and I need to go out into the world. So we're gonna do a little coffee shop work session, and then I booked the pole studio. So then I'm going to do like a little pole dancing. Essentially, I can book like an hour where I get the place to myself and I can just dance and practice whatever I want. So I'm gonna do that after, and those are both, I'm gonna go downtown because the pole studio is also downtown. I don't know if you'll be able to see my full outfit, but I just got this jacket. It's from Nuuly. I'm currently renting it, but I'm gonna buy it because it's like $30 and it's so comfy. Okay, Eric made me come outside because the lighting was not good inside. I got this from Nuuly. I'm currently renting it, but I think I'm gonna buy it. And then the jeans are Anthropologie. Honestly, I got these shoes, I can't remember from where, but they're from like a grandma store, but I think they're so cute.
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn.
I am genuinely so happy that I did that. I've only worked at this exact coffee shop one time, and it was a very chaotic experience. There was like a homeless man running in and out. It was so weird, but I feel like the vibes were just so right. And like, I don't even think I realized that there are that many young people that actually live in my hometown, because I live in a very like, Sonoma County is very like lots of retired people and stuff like that. So seeing young people my own age, and I just was like, everyone looked so cute, like all the girls in there. I was like, oh my god, I love your outfit. Like, oh my god, I love your boots. Like, oh my god. I was just like, oh my god, hi, do you want to be friends? But no, I'm so glad I did that, and I got so much done. I was so productive. The coffee was so good. But now I'm gonna head over to the pole studio, and we're just gonna do some free dance, just, I don't know, practice, because I haven't in so freaking long. So we're gonna go do that. Yay. Okay, we made it in the studio. Haley just left. She was just kind of giving me like a tour of how things work with the music and everything like that. So let's do it. I have to change into my pole outfit. Okay, yay, let's dance.
I wanna crush my car tonight, 'cause I couldn't think about anything else. Oh, officer, I'll run the light, 'cause I couldn't keep my hands all to myself. If it doesn't kill me, make it stronger. Love me like you mean it. Don't make me wait any longer. Baby, give me something, something that'll make me daydream, daydream. Go ahead and touch me, touch me. Let it linger when you leave a daydream. A daydream when you take me where I've never been before. I like it when you're sweet, but when you're bad, I like it more. Take all my attention like it's going out of style. I want my mind running wild. If it doesn't kill me, make it stronger. Better make it stronger. And love me like you mean it. Don't make me wait any longer. Baby, give me something,
said this on my podcast, but I had to do a pole dance kind of a situation in front of people at the retreat, and it just reminded me of like how much I love dance, how much I love performing. So I feel like this is gonna be my fun little outlet. It's just like YouTube. I don't know if I have like a desire to go perform like in front of millions of people or whatever, but hey, maybe this will turn out to be that, but I get to do that in the comfort of my pole studio. Well, I don't own this. Shouts out Hidden Gems, but yeah, this is so fun. But I'm just gonna dance for myself now, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, I just got home. I'm gonna make a little smoothie, but I just wanted to show you. So I got this. I just like mix a couple drops with some distilled water, and then I rinse my eye out with it. And then I got this. This is the cacao. And it's the mystical mushroom one. So it has reishi, chaga, turkey tail, lion's mane, cordyceps, shiitake, oyster, like vibes. And I feel like this would just be fun to have like as a little like evening chocolate, like hot chocolate, but with all these relaxing benefits. So I'm excited to try it for the full moon ceremony as well. Okay, so I'm just about to go look at some Christmas lights with my niece and nephew, sister-in-law, and brother. So I decided that I'm gonna make some hot chocolate because they're also having hot chocolate. So I'm just gonna add, it says to do 25 of these. I don't really feel like counting them, so hopefully that's fine. And then I'm just gonna add some boiled water. That smells good. And then this is just some coconut milk, the one from Trader Joe's, and some honey. And I'm just gonna froth it up. I actually should have done this before with just the cacao in here. Oh my god, this smells so good. Calming, nourishing, grounding. We love that because it's nighttime. I kind of just questioned myself for a second. I was like, oh shoot, is this gonna like wake me up? But we're good, so let's go. Good morning, my loves. I did not sleep the best. I literally woke up in the middle of the night and then I could not. I just like knew it was the middle of the night and I could not go back to sleep for a while, but I forced myself. And then I woke up at like 4:15 and I was like, no. So I tried to go back to sleep, but I don't really feel like I did. But also, you guys, I've tried heatless curls so many times and I can't get it. There's this one influencer I love named Maddie, and she does these heatless curls. I've literally ordered the same things as her, and mine just, it doesn't do it. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. Maybe one day we'll figure it out, but any tips are welcomed. But anyway, since I'm feeling like a little bit anxious, I did have a really like on the go day yesterday. I'm gonna do some breath work and then a little meditation. I'm not going to do too much because I do have a breath work session later with my mentor Becca, but what I really want to do and focus on is just like kind of like shaking, getting the energy out, like doing some EFT tapping and just kind of feeling better in my body. Now I I just like to do some EFT tapping. Sometimes I'll have a meditation on in the background, and sometimes I won't. It's really whatever I'm in the mood for. But also, I know you see tapping like in a lot of different places, but I just like to pick my favorite. So I'll usually do my chin right here, and then my chest, and sometimes like my forehead too. I don't really like to touch my face because as an acne prone girly, I'm like, we don't really like to touch our face that much, okay? Depending on what I'm feeling, sometimes I'll say like I'm safe, I'm grounded, honestly, just whatever I need to hear in the moment. Now I'm just gonna do like a little bit of journaling. I go back and forth between like just kind of letting whatever's on my brain and then something called journal speak when I feel like really dysregulated and have like a lot of stored emotions, where you like kind of let everything out, where you're just like, F this person, they suck, I'm annoyed, this sucks, like really just letting all your demons out. But not really feeling like I have a lot of that right now, so I'm just gonna do some regular journaling. Time to make some oatmeal. Honestly kind of bummed about my hair. Like, why can I not get this? Please, I need Rex, but I'm gonna make a matcha. I'm just gonna put coconut milk into my frother. I'm gonna do more than that. Coconut milk from Trader Joe's is just chef's kiss. This is literally the cheapest, best ingredient one I've found anywhere. I'm just gonna add some vanilla. And then I already boiled some water, so we're gonna add coconut oil and matcha in here. Guys, I've tried a couple matchas recently, and nothing beats Symbiotica. Like, it is just something about it just makes it so light and fluffy and just delicious. So, highly recommend. Also, I know coconut oil sounds kind of weird putting it in, but it's so good. It makes it so creamy. Wow, I feel like everything's a mess right now. I don't know, I honestly feel like kind of chaotic. I feel like I just woke up really tired, and I honestly on my computer went on Instagram. Like, why did I do that? I feel like when I go on social media first thing in the morning, like my brain feels so chaotic. Like, it's not even like I was scrolling, I was looking at stories. Like, why did I do that? I know how much it affects my brain and how much it affects my whole day, so why did I do that? Hopefully this walk and matcha will fix my brain. Yum. Good morning, you guys. It's actually Saturday now. Yesterday I didn't vlog at all. Just honestly needed a bit of a, I don't know, just like I was having a weird off mental health day, and I just felt like I couldn't really like come on here, and sometimes I struggle with just trying to pretend everything's okay, and I just wanted to let myself feel whatever I needed to feel. Also, I'm in my luteal phase, so I just am like really tired, but anyways, I'm excited because right now I'm getting ready to go to get coffee with Haley, my friend who owns the pole studio. So it's going to be, yeah, very chill girls chit chat. She wants to catch up with the on just like how the retreat was and everything like that. We just haven't even gotten a hang in a while, even before I left. So honestly, I don't even know what I have planned for the rest of the day. I have like some work stuff I need to get done. I need to work on my app a bit. That I like, it just would make me feel really good if I got some of that done. I also want to take Luna on a walk. It's not supposed to rain today, so I want to do that. Also, I want to make this really good dinner with you guys tonight. It's like this ravioli. I don't know if I'm going to make it in the slow cooker or if I want to just do it kind of like more of like a pasta. I don't know, but we'll see what we get into today. I talked about this on my podcast, but like I've been feeling so just like disconnected from all of my outfits, and I know that sounds weird, but like I don't know. Like I love Nuuly because I get to try a bunch of things on, and I kind of do this with music too, where I just like obsess over one thing and then I get sick of it, which is probably why Nuuly is good for me. Where if you don't know, you can kind of like rent clothes from them. You choose 6 pieces, but I don't know. I just feel like I hate all of my clothes right now, and I know it's just a phase, so I don't want to like throw everything away. So all the girlies on the trip were like, 2 of them were psychic mediums and really into like astrology and human design and everything like that. And apparently in your astrology chart, I don't even know if that's what it's called, you can see what your Venus is, and your Venus is essentially how you're supposed to dress, and my Venus is in Scorpio, and like I feel like all my outfits are so like cutesy and girly, and like Scorpio's not that at all. Like it's low-key emo girly, but like in the best way. And I feel like that's why I feel so disconnected from my clothes, because I'm like, everything I wear is like cutesy, and that just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like me anymore, if that makes sense. It's also interesting too because I did a color analysis and I'm not supposed to wear like black or white, and like I feel like a lot of Scorpio is like darker colors, which this is a brown color. I do like this. I got this from Nuuly, but it's Free People. But yeah, again, even like I'm always so drawn to this like cutesy stuff, but for some reason it's just like not hitting right now. You know what I mean? It's also hard. Like I'm just really trying to get out of the house. Like I was so proud of myself for getting out of the house on whatever day that was, Wednesday, and like going to work at a coffee shop. I just need to do that more, which again, because sometimes I'm like, I don't go shopping because it's like I just work from home, but it's like I still need to feel put together whether I'm at home or out and about, but it can just be so hard to find that motivation to like dress cute when you work from home. So yeah, also I've been really just not putting anything on my eyes these last like week, and honestly it's so much easier to get ready when you just do a little bit of face makeup. Also, you guys, that whole heatless curl thing, I kind of want to find some like, these are so old school, but I remember my stepmom used to have these like rollers, and they were like bigger, and you just put them on in the morning, and I feel like that would be such a vibe. Like, well, I'm like, I can just put them in the morning, and then while I meditate, and then my hair can be perfect for the day. Okay, my loves, let's go to the coffee shop. Hello, you guys. Okay, I've just been kind of chilling since I got back from chit-chatting with Haley and getting some coffee and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know. I honestly am feeling so low energy. I need to record some stuff for the app, so I'm just going to push through and do that, and then I think the rest of the day will be pretty chill. I might schedule a massage. I don't know. Also, I know I've been talking about this is just random brain. This is just like a random brain dump that's going on, but I just was looking on Amazon for some heated curlers, like big 2-inch ones, because I don't know, that's why I like the heatless curls, because it kind of gives you more of a blowout look than like this wavy curly look. So I got 2-inch barrels, 2-inch curls, and they're heated. So my plan is going to be like, I'm going to wake up, put those in, brush my teeth, wash my face, do all the things, and then come and meditate, red light mask, and then boom, I'll take my hair out and it'll be perfect. At least, yeah. That's the plan, honestly. Wow. I feel like just talking to you guys just got my energy up so much. I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to vlog? Like, I really struggle with feeling like I need to show up perfectly. I feel like I have to like be this like performer and be like happy and peppy and say something meaningful, Whereas, I don't know, I think it's just remembering that we're safe to just like show up as we are, and we're worthy as we are. We don't have to put on this facade or put on this like fake personality, especially if you really want to get to know the real me, right? Like that's the point of YouTube and long form, is just being authentically myself. And so that's something that I really struggle with, but I'm working on. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna show up imperfectly, and I already feel better just by doing that. So, and also look at my dog, Luna. Hi. God, she's perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into some recording and then go for a walk. Hi, you guys. I ended up going to get my nails done. I'm actually obsessed. They're so cute. I was debating on whether getting like acrylics to just make them a little bit longer, but my girly there was like, no, don't do that. You have such pretty nails. Like, let's just wait, grow them out. So I'm so glad I did that because they're so cute. Also, I can't have them too long because of like pole and golf and stuff like that. But now I'm on a really gloomy walk. I was originally not gonna walk this long, but I don't know. It's supposed to start raining and it kind of is, but I got an umbrella, so I will survive. But honestly, it's kind of a vibe out right now. Look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. I just love this path so much. Major hoa vibes, you know? I just recorded a whole like 3 minutes of me talking and it didn't record. That is just real life of being a content creator, honestly. But I just want to repeat what I said because I think it's important. I was basically just saying, like, it's so easy to get bored of your routines, and having something, even a small tweak that you can do to switch it up, is just going to be so helpful. Even like I added these eye patches. I'm going to make a matcha before my meditation because honestly, I've been in this phase recently. Honestly, since I got back from my retreat, probably just because I'm like I did so much and continue to do so much work on myself, but my morning meditation and like journaling and stuff has just felt like boring, honestly. Yesterday I was like, okay, we need to do something to switch it up. So I'm gonna make my matcha first. Even adding something like this is so helpful. I'm maybe even gonna switch up the location. I usually do it at my office, but maybe I'll do it down here by the Christmas tree, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be anything massive, but when you try to force yourself into routines that feel boring, yeah, there comes a point where it's like, okay, self-respect, like we have to show up for ourselves, but also how can you add some sort of fun into it, right? Or maybe even change. It doesn't necessarily have to be that exciting, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's like when you are unmotivated at the gym, but then you buy a cute workout set and then you want to go to the gym, right? Same with drinking water. It's like when you know, are really bored of drinking water, but you get a new fun water bottle, and then all of a sudden you start drinking water again. I'm not saying you need to buy anything, but doing something to switch up your routine, like meditating in a different place, getting a new journal, making a matcha before I meditate so I can have that while I'm doing it, right? Like just small little tweaks are really gonna make a big difference, because if we just continue to force ourselves to do it, then we just start resenting it and we forget why we even do it in the first place, and it feels like we're just checking a box when the point of doing your healthy habits and routines is to feel good. So yeah, that's why I'm just switching them up a bit so I can remind myself of how good it actually feels and add some little like pizzazz and fun into it. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna make a matcha right now and then prep the oatmeal, and then I'm gonna go meditate and do my thing. Also, quick pause. This is the best matcha I've ever had in my life. I took it out of the package and put it in this jar because honestly, no offense, I don't love the packaging. It's like a bag, but this is Symbiotica. I've been trying so many matchas lately, and I have not found a single one that makes the matcha as creamy as this. I need to order another one. I will say it's a bit of an investment, but once you try really good matcha, it's really hard to go back. So do what you will with that information, but Symbiotica has the best matcha, hands down. I will scream that until the day I die. It's so freaking good. Or until I find one that I like better, but it's so good. Here we are. That's really hot, but it's so good. Okay, see now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to go meditate and go in and find all the intuitive pings and do some motivational meditations and activations. That's an app I use a lot called Activations. Let's do it.
She feels magnetic. You don't need to wait for a perfect Monday.
I don't know why this just popped in my head and I feel called to talk about this, but I wanted to talk about how I make decisions, especially as someone who really is an overthinker and has been overall very anxious in her life. First off, I'm always thinking about my future self. I'm always thinking about who is that version of me who has all of the things that I want. And not only physical things, but also how she feels. You know, would the future version of me be overthinking and constantly gaslighting herself? No, probably not. So again, I'm always thinking about how my future self would make the decision. And then the second piece of it too is in my human design, how I make decisions is from my sacral, which means kind of like a gut feeling and a gut instinct. So I'm always asking myself, how did I feel when I first felt about whatever decision I'm making? And what does my body telling me that I want? There's a couple of different ways you can do it. There's like sway tests, there's just feeling into your body and what's a yes and what's a no. So it's really just about figuring out what works for you. But I highly recommend always thinking about your future self and the decisions she would make, and then also looking into your human design, and then looking into your human design to figure out how you are supposed to make decisions. It's been really powerful for me. So, okay, my loves, that wraps up this episode. I know that was a random rant at the end, but it just came through in my meditation. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I really need to share this. I am a very intuitive person, but I've almost denied myself of that, or I've been so go, go, go that I don't allow myself to tap in and listen. So I'm really trying to take all the intuitive pings that I have and just bam, take action on them, because I do think I'm a very intuitive person, and the more I lean in, the more I trust, the more intuitive pings I'll get. So that's what that little rant was, because that just came through my meditation. So I knew I had to share it. I knew somebody needed to hear it. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for spending a couple of days with me. I'm so excited to see you next week. Don't forget to follow along, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.